Hello and welcome everybody to another top 5. In this video, we are going to be counting my top 5 dog type Pokemon. And look at that, I'm actually wearing my Tajira outfit in this episode, in this video. And if you saw my Instagram, Instagram and TikTok, I recorded those pictures. I took the picture and video for TikTok and Instagram in this same day. So, just a little headway there. So, without further ado, let's start. Please bear in mind that this top 5 is not based on stats, not based on design. It's based primarily on my opinion and my preference. So if you don't agree, please let me know in the comment section below which are your top 5 dark type Pokemon, and let's get this discussion going. And additionally, if you do enjoy my content, I do Pokemon and anime related content on here. Please leave a like and subscribe for more Pokemon and anime related content. Let's go start with number 5. I couldn't find the number 5, so I'm just gonna have a little slideshow. I couldn't find number 5 candidate in both my gameplays for Legends Arceus and Pokemon Sword and Shield. Apparently I don't have an Absol in Sword and Shield, and it's a very rare capture in Sword and Shield. So number 5 is Absol. Oh my goodness, like this is one of the designs where I primarily based on designs. Like I love Absol. Like Absol, the fact that its epithet is the disaster Pokemon, like every time this guy actually appears on screen, there's always an impending demise. Like I freaking love that. I love the aesthetic. I love the epithet. Oh my! And the fact that this is actually one of my early Pokemon that I loved during my time playing Deluge RPG, which introduced me in Pokemon. Like this Pokemon right here. The first time I used it, I freaking love it. The design, I don't know what about it, I just love the design. The freaking epithet of the disaster Pokemon. Freaking, I love everything about Absol. So number 5 is freaking Absol from 3rd generation of games. Let's proceed into number 4. The Dark and Ice type Pokemon from 4th generation evolved form of Sneasel. I mean, I love Sneasel to begin with, but dude, the moment this appeared in the anime, because I actually, before playing the video games, I actually caught up to all of the anime. Like, I think I caught up to the first season, to the black and white season, and I freaking love Weevil. Like, Weevil, the first time it appeared in the battle, I think it was in the Battle Frontier. Oh my god, I freaking love it. Like, the way it moves, its design, like, its anime appearance in general is freaking fantastic, and it's one of my favorite setup kind of Pokemon where it just weeps ice shard of the field. Like I love using it in Wi-Fi battle back in the day when I was playing Wi-Fi battle. I freaking love Weevil. So without further ado, number 4 is Weevil, and let's proceed into number 3. This here I love primarily based on the story of N. Like I freaking love N's Zoroark. N's Zoroark's probably one of the most iconic one. And then there's also from my playthrough in Victory Fire, which is gonna be on my YouTube channel, and maybe I'm gonna link it in the description below. I freaking love the story and the plot. The fact that it's one of those Pokemon when it has an entire subplot of its own in the game they're introducing, and it even has its own subplot in the Pokemon ROM hack, my favorite Pokemon ROM hack, Victory Fire. Like, just that fact alone makes Zoroark one of my favorite dark types Pokemon. Like, I love him in the stories of Black and White and Black and White 2, and even in the Pokemon ROM hack, Victory Fire. Freaking chef's kiss. And the design, don't even get me started on the design. Like, how badass is this guy's design? And then of course its competitive viability, with it always fools me into believing certain Pokemon is leading the team. Like, oh my goodness, it's quite annoying to go against in a in a Pokemon Wi-Fi battle, but if you're using it, you're freaking set. Like, you can actually trick your opponent with his ability. Illusion, I freaking love everything about Zoroark. So without further ado, number 3, Zoroark, and let's proceed into number 2. Come on now. Number 2, I mean, you know me, I love freaking Fortune. Like, Fortune is probably one of my favorite, like 2 of my most favorite flying types is freaking from Fortune. Like, dude, Honchkrow, like, the fact that it's evolved from Mercury, with that alone, I actually haven't used Mercury a lot, but when it evolved into a Honchkrow, when I first saw a Honchkrow, I had to get myself a Munchkrow, my dude. Like, but I couldn't wait to use a freaking Dustone on Munchkrow. Like, seriously, I freaking love the design. I feel like it has a fedora. It's one of my favorite. I feel like it's underrated because of how good Staraptor. It's very overshadowed by Staraptor, but then again, I freaking love my Honchkrow over there. Honchkrow always wreck out, and it's also very versatile and competitive in Wi-Fi battle because you can run a physical and a special attacking, or even a mixed attacking Honchkrow. So for me, stat-wise, design-wise, I freaking love Honchkrow. So without further ado, number 2 is Honchkrow. Let's proceed to my number 1. I'm kind of cheating in putting Tyranitar here because Tyranitar is not primary dark, but how can I resist putting a Tyranitar? Not putting a Tyranitar in this. It's like, it's a dark type Pokemon. Like, oh my goodness, like, it's the pseudo legendary Pokemon for the 2nd generation. And 2nd generation is not really my favorite generation to begin with, but playing 2nd generation for the first time, I freaking fell in love with Tyranitar. Like, Tyranitar is just, based on looks alone, just pure screams badass just from the designs. Like, but when you get to use that, it's like you can wall it. You can literally turn it into a wall. You can literally turn it into an offensive Tyranitar. You can do a lot of stuff in competitive with this. Like, I wreck house. I've used Tyranitar in many of my Wi-Fi battles, many of my in-game plays, and I freaking love Tyranitar. Design-wise, stat-wise, freaking, even in anime, like, I love the Larvitar episode, the Larvitar subplot back in the Johto journeys in the anime. Like, oh my goodness, I freaking love Tyranitar. Without further ado, my number 1 is Tyranitar, the pseudo legendary of the 2nd generation. And that is it, folks, for the end of my top 5 dark type Pokemon. If you enjoy my content, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more Pokemon and anime content. Without further ado, please don't also forget to leave your own top 5 dark type Pokemon, and let's get this discussion going. And click the following videos on the screen right now for the playlist of top 5 and the last top 5 that I did, which is top 5 bug type. And next week, I'm probably gonna do top 5 dragon type. So without further ado, see you and keep playing Pokemon, everybody. Bye.